starting a business or changing career in 2019, don't forget to put your work on hold and spend some quality time with friends, family, and the most important people in your life. Welcome to Career Ending Opportunities. I'm Simon Knapp, and here on this channel each week we look at ways to change career and find personal and financial fulfillment in everything we do. If you're new here, welcome, and consider subscribing if you find the video valuable or useful at all. First things first, this video is a complete mess. I recorded some of it in China, some of it in Boston, and some of it here at home in New York. Both the Boston and China footage was completely corrupt. So I'm re-recording this right now, and when I have a green sweater on, it's the latest version, and when I don't have the sweater on, it's yesterday's version. It's just a complete mess. Secondly, thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel. Today it sits at 6,700 people, which is phenomenal, genuinely amazed. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. If you are a subscriber, you may have noticed a little bit patchy coverage in videos over the last few weeks. That was entirely intentional. It was the holidays. My wife's parents were in town, and this is potentially our last Christmas in New York, or was our last Christmas in New York. So I wanted to spend quality time being present and engaging with the city, with our family, and really taking it all in, as this is going to be our last time here. Now, I must say that I did spend a couple of hours each day studying for the Airbus 330 course that I've just done and finished. But other than that, it was a whole week of down tools, no programming, no video creation, just being present and enjoying time with my family, my daughter, my wife, and her parents, just having a good time and making memories. So when it comes to changing career, family and friends can be the most supportive institution around. Parents, partners, and kids can support you through the hard times and will always want to be the first to share your success during the good times. If you're lucky enough to have a family whose support is unyielding, it's incredibly important to carve out time and dedicate it to them. Being a pilot intrinsically means that my family have made sacrifices. My wife is a single mum for half the month, and when I get home, I really try to focus on being there as dad and as husband and making sure that work is second priority to family. And my little family are the reason that I'm slowly working my way out of aviation, having left British Airways, now doing this contract job, and somewhere on the horizon is the programming life that I really want to dive into as quick as possible. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my family. Yeah, I can spend more than half the month touring the world, making other people wealthy and just putting money into shareholders' pockets. And that really can be hard to square away. So, right now, let's pretend that I am about to take a flight to New York. Let's go. So I planned to record some video when I got to Boston, but I got pulled for secondary immigration, which meant I spent an hour and a half in the queue for passport control and missed my connection, so I had to run. And thankfully Delta looked after me and switched me onto the next flight for free, which is really good of them because I was on basic economy ticket, so I appreciate their help because I'd have been stuck. I've received an awful lot of comments asking me how I could throw away my career as a British Airways captain, and the simple answer is, it was hurting my family life and just leaving me feeling empty, feeling like I was missing something, feeling like it wasn't fulfilling everything that I needed from something that was a 40-year commitment, that is flying. Since my daughter arrived in 2014, I have changed my priorities and shifted in my sort of thoughts. I no longer want to define myself by my profession, by a career choice that I made in 2004. And my family have helped me realize there's so much more to life than the bottom right-hand corner of a paycheck. You know, we've seen our parents get a job and say, get a safe job that's keep you to retirement, that's going to have a pension plan at the end or a 401k in America, something that will be good for you forever. And why make it a career choice when you're 18 and assume that that's what you'll want to do when you're 65? Sure, financial security is great, and if you can have it, fantastic. That really does make life easier, but you're committing, 45 plus years to a field. And if you don't like it, why stay? I really don't want to look back in 20 years and think about all the times and events and family moments that I missed for work. I've just had the latter half of 2018 at home, full-time, being dad and being husband, and I've loved every minute. I love most minutes of it. It really has been great. My new job gives me a block of 13 days off every month, which is, you know, one step closer to the dream of being to work from home, or at least work in the same city that I live, and be home and be in my own bed every night. It sounds like such a luxury, but you know, the step by step I will get there. But it's not just about being home, it's about being present. Changing careers takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of blood, sweat and tears, and it's so easy to go down a little rabbit hole and find yourself thinking 24/7 about what you're working on, about being distracted, and not actually being present during family time. Do you ever get called out? I do. Do you ever get called out by a partner, a friend, for being present but not present, or being there but not present? I do it all the time. There's always something that I'm thinking about. One of my goals for 2019 is to stop that and restrict the amount of time that I let my mind wander onto projects and problems when I'm there being dad and you trying to be good friend and family person. If you get called out as well by friends and family, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know that I'm not the only one that thinks about projects they're working on when they should be thinking about something more family orientated. So no matter what you're working on in 2019 or going forward, no matter how big and important it is, don't forget to spend quality time with the people that will blindly follow you into battle, the people that will support you regardless and always be there when you need them. Make sure you invest some time in them, and not just for them, but for you. It's great for peace of mind. It helps keep me balanced for sure. It's so easy to focus on work and projects, especially when you're changing career and you're looking to learn something new. It's very easy to spend all of your time doing that, but make sure you're looking after those people, keeping focus on the important things in life, because what is the point in being incredibly wealthy if you have no one there to share it with? What is the point in having, you know, a lot of free time if the people that you could spend time with are no longer willing to invest in you? Take the time, concentrate on the people around you, and have fun. That's really what I want to do out of 2019, is do a little bit of flying to pay the bills, do a lot of programming, and do even more parenting, family man, and just try and have some time with my family that is just focused on enjoying ourselves and creating memories. Because just in case this whole career change goes bad, I'd like to know that I haven't ignored my family during it. I'd like to know that they're still going to be by my side through the good times and the bad. So it's the middle of January 2019. I have some goals. I'm going to do my next video about the goals that I'm setting. And if you have any goals that you've set for this year, whether it's with regards to changing career or starting a new business or even just learning something new, let me know in the comments. I'd like to include them and see if we can get some form of poll in the next video about what people are working on. This has been Career Ending Opportunities. I've been Simon Knapp. Thanks for stopping by. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It'd be great to engage with you more going forward. And if you are subscribed, consider hitting the notification bell, because apparently that is something you should be doing. I think I do it for 3 or 4 channels that I really love, and I would appreciate if you elected to do that for this one. I'll speak to you again later in the week. I'm going to get back to normal scheduled programming now of a video every week, now that the holidays are over and now that I'm on the right side of the Great Firewall of China. See you again later in the week. Bye bye!